Good morning. How your baby daddy, your sister, your cousin them doing? And your hubby too. Why are you going in circles? Look at my boy James. How y'all living, fam? It's Friday up in this motherfucker. Okay, we up in Lowe's as usual. And James and I are over here trying to grab a couple things for the crib. Got a little issue with we're trying to figure out an issue with the baseboards because we have some raised areas on our floor, which is just because we have tile going into carpet. And so he's trying to find a solution to figure out how we can take care of those little corners where the baseboards would meet so they don't look different. They don't look like elevated and uneven. So he's really creative, y'all. Like, no lie, no joke. Comes up with like the really like the craziest things to like resolve issues. So that's what we're doing right now. He's gonna act all shy on camera. At least he's not complaining. You gonna complain today, James?
That's not my plan.
Not today?
Not today.
Not today. You getting more of this stuff? I thought we were done. Are you trying to come up with another solution?
Oh, for something else, yeah. Mm-hmm. And the other one we might have to take back.
Okay. All this up in through here, man. All of this. For what? What are you trying to do for that? Why are you trying to be all shy?
Because I am shy.
Hi, James.
Hello. Hi.
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 Y'all know this is not how he acts. Y'all saw it already. You saw the real James the other day.
No, you did.
Yes, you did. Yes, he did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right.
Don't hit me with that piece of wood, man.
Try not to.
Uh-huh. We're trying to get him to do our deck for us.
For free.
Yep, pretty much for free. I mean, we've been peoples in them for a minute and a half.
I have to pay the bills, all right?
Yeah, but I mean, y'all cool.
I eat.
Y'all straight.
I don't work the stroll no more.
You don't work the stroll no more.
Stroll.
Lord.
We're standing close. That stick, man.
I know. I'm back here. I'm staying away. All right, we're going to look at some light fixtures and stuff and get the hell out of here. We're at Home Depot now, y'all. Couldn't find the lights that we wanted. So here we go. We left everything at Lowe's. The couple things we did get and said, fuck it, I ain't trying to have two transactions. So here at Home Depot to see if we can find these little lights. They're like little recessed lights that I want to put in the house. And yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's what we doing. What's up, y'all? Another craft store. On the hunt to see if I can find a possible alternative to stuffing our pillows on our couch. We did have the one that I saw at Michael's the other day, but just in case is a better option. And I also wanted to see if they had a different color selection for spray paint. So yeah, it looks the same color. Exactly the same color. Yep, that exact same color. Okay, because it turns out I just spray painted the chairs, just like a couple bits of the chairs outside the deck furniture, and it's definitely greener than what we had originally. Ours is like a really dark pale, like not pale, dark green, almost black, but I don't want to switch. I don't want to make it black. So it's kind of now going to be, if I stick to the color that I already selected, a forest green color, which I think will be nice, but yeah, I gotta figure out what kind of cushions and all that stuff. And I'm gonna see. Damn, somebody making a hot ass noise right here. But anyway, I guess I could also spray paint in brown. Brown would be an option too. Ooh. Brown would be an even better option. Okay, we're just, y'all, this weekend you're gonna see all kinds of arts and crafts by your friends. And yeah, it's gonna be fun, let me tell you. Anyway, just navigating through, and James and them are at the cribbo working on the house and stuff. And one of the ideas that I've wanted to do, remember I told you I was working on something that I wanted to get done when I originally got the house that I didn't have done. So they're working on that today, and there's a good chance it's gonna look really, really good. So I'm really, really excited. Oh my God, look at this, y'all. holiday stuff. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love holidays. Oh my gosh. And the thing that I'm not even gonna lie and say that I'm not totally amped about the fact that this year, not to say that we go grandiose when it comes to like decorating for Christmas, but because our house is kind of done up now, I think I'll take more pleasure in trying to decorate for the holidays, because we'll probably have people over more and stuff, which would be kind of cool. So anyway, man, this whole thing has been a project, y'all, no lie. And I'm like, my nerves are worked because there's so much we have to do, but we're just gonna make it happen, man. It's gonna make it happen. Anyway, let me see if I can ask somebody where these cushions are real quick, or stuffing is. Wally World. I'm actually here to look to see if they have any seasonal furniture or cushions, because it's kind of the last place besides Lowe's and Home Depot that I have to look. And yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm doing. Sorry, my mind is everywhere right now. I'm trying to run around here to try to get some ideas of what I'm going to do to try to refurbish this outdoor furniture, and without having to buy new furniture, you know. And I really just want to paint them and then put some cushions on and just give it a different look, and that's about it. So I also got some rotisseries while I was here, bam, and some tomato, because I'm going to try out a new recipe. So I'll show you guys what it is when I finally make it. And I may not make it tonight, I may make it maybe Saturday or Sunday and do that, but it's healthy and it's yummy. You can do it with different types of meat. This time I'm going to do it with sausage since it's the weekend. If I do end up doing it over the weekend, I'll probably make it with a little bit more savory meat, just so Juice doesn't feel like he's eating diet food as much, you know. And yeah, so that's all I'm getting. And I was going to look to see if they have some trail mix, because I've been munching. I got those freaking goldfish. I have this obsession with goldfish, and I've been munching on them. Anytime I have a little craving for something crunchy, I just grab the goldfish, and it's not the best thing to snack on, as you probably well already know. So yeah, we're just going to excuse me, sir. We're just going to go ahead and try to get something a little bit healthier. So yeah, I ran out of that trail mix. I'm going to see if I can find one kind of similar to it, so I can have to munch on throughout the weekend, since we're going to be doing all these little house projects. So I'm going to go to the decor section first and then make my way back. But I figured the rotisseries will come in handy. They'll probably want to eat one tonight and then probably tomorrow. So that's probably what we're going to have for din din. So yeah. Found a couple cushion ideas, but I'm trying to see if I could find something cheaper. I found some at Lowe's, but I'm trying to see if I can find something a little less expensive, because they're not ridiculously priced, but they're not exactly what I would want to spend on the cushions. So let me see if they have some here. Let's see if they're a little cheaper. Eureka! Take a look, y'all. Over there, and look at the name. Look at the name. Look. We love that. Okay, so anyway, we got a nice little variety. And they look like they're singles with backs, which is exactly what I need. And when I go back to the crib, I'll show you guys what the before is and stuff, so y'all can see it. And of course, I'll show you guys when it's all done, when the deck is stained and all that stuff too, because we really are going to have to do it ourselves. I mean, staining the deck. Yeah. Which is something Juice has been trying to avoid. I don't mind doing it together collectively, but he's done it before and it was so hard. He used a sprayer last time, but we're going to probably paint it on like paint this time, which might make it a little easier. So I think that's making him feel a little bit better about it, but he doesn't want to do it, you know what I mean? But the bids we've been getting for that porch shit is just way too high. Like, if we weren't doing everything else at the same time, probably wouldn't be as much of an issue. And if we didn't have friends coming in town that we have to buy flufo and be able to, you know, entertain while they're in town, that wouldn't be as much of an issue. But because we have all of it going on at one time, you know. And it's so crazy because my friends decided to come up the week pretty much after we started all of these projects. So we had already had all these things slated. It's not because they're coming that we're doing all this. Y'all know we've been wanting to do this for a while, But ironically enough, the date they chose was right around, you know, a couple weeks after the time that we decided to start everything. So yeah, but it's cool because it's making us kind of stay on task and keep going and stay focused on what we're supposed to do, technically, you know? So, ooh, that's a pretty cut. Ooh, 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 I like that. I like that. I like that. Ooh, ooh. Okay, hold up. Y'all know I'm loud. Look how crazy that one is right there. Ooh, that one in the middle. It's cray. Cray. We ain't going that route though. But I think I found what I'm looking for, I think. And I've also, I think, made an executive decision. And I'll show you the green that I originally put on. I'll show that to you today because I already spray painted a portion of the chair just so I could see how green the color was. Not a big fan of the green that it is. So I think I'm gonna go for black. And you'll understand why when you see the furniture. But, and because of our umbrella, because I want it to flow, I don't want to have to buy another umbrella. And I'll show you that too. And this is gonna look kind of tacky, no lie, no joke. But when you see it all together, it's not, I think it'll work. Bam. I know, it looks kind of tacky, right? A little, right? Now these look like the long ones, I think, down below, which are a little bit more expensive. So we're gonna have to see if they even have anything else, or if they have like a more neutral color. There's another color I was also looking at, which I think would look great with the black. Ooh, that would be pretty too. It just really depends on how much of these are left because it's on clearance, so people have been buying them, and so I need 6 single sets, 6 single chairs, if that makes sense. 6 single cushions for 6 single seats. So like a color in that family is what I'm looking for. Something in that family. They're still kind of priced out similar to the ones I saw at Lowe's. So yeah, it's kind of close. But we're gonna play around and see what we can do and make it do what it do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, here we are. Okay. See, my motherfucking ass looks like shit, okay? And this would be the day I run into a subscriber and they're like, Sandy, I'm like, oh shit, my bad, I look like crap. But anyway, say hello, say hello. So you have to say hello.
Hey.
Hi, introduce yourselves, introduce yourselves.
I'm Ariana.
Nice to meet you. I told him I was gonna go on camera, and she was a little nervous. But I said, you don't look like me right now with all of this. So you looking good. Cause y'all see my nappies, naps, and all that shit's coming back and shit. I ain't got no rag, you know. Anyway,
real.
that you know it's real in these streets.
It's real.
Yeah, hear me? Okay, trying to do a home makeover and shit. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to these young ladies, but I wanted to make sure to get them on camera to say hello. Y'all, leave it to me to be up in the Wally world and run into somebody looking like this. This happens all the time. I run into so many of you guys, and I be looking all kinds of crazy. Sometimes I look decent, but most of the time I'm chilling, like chilling. I mean, not all the time. I don't look like this everywhere I go. Y'all know. Anyway, I wanted to real quick show this to you. Bam. Here's another one that's pretty dope, right? And I don't know if I showed this to you. I might have, so I'm repeating myself because I'm frazzled. But and there's a little fuzziness on the camera, but you guys get it. I have to take the fingerprint off the camera, but that's a good one, you know. And my umbrella, just so you guys can see, is this color, literally that color right here. And the chairs will be black, which looks really good with tan. And then these right here, the ones I showed you, which I know you're probably like, oh hell no, bitch. But this is the other side of it, see? And that's also the color of my umbrella right there. So I don't have to use this gaudy side, which I would not. I would use the striped side because y'all know I love stripes. Yeah, I'm back in Home Depot because I've decided to change the color from green. So you're gonna be able to see the green when I get back home. I'll show it to you guys before it gets too dark out. But I originally got what I showed you guys the other day, which is the Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Prime and primer and paint in one spray. And this is for the deck furniture, like I said, but it's too green for me. And with the cushions that I may pick up probably tomorrow, I think it'll look better with black, especially because I have to still stain the deck, and the deck is going to be a certain color too, which we haven't decided yet, which leads me to my next thing, that bam, I just also picked up some samples for the deck as well, and we're trying in like a new thing. It's called deck over, and basically that's basically right there, bam, deck over. And it's more of a really opaque color versus a stain. And we've done a stain. We did a stain last time that was more opaque than a standard stain because we wanted it to kind of camouflage anything that was in the wood that made it look a little discolored and that kind of thing, even though stains can do that too. I'm totally in the wrong aisle. But anyway, but we're going to try this decover stuff. It's also a lot easier to put on because you literally almost paint it on like you would paint on your walls. So that's what it's looking like. So we're going to probably mess with that over the weekend and decide what we're going to do, because I want to make sure we are happy with the color we choose, especially because even the gentleman I was working with here, who they've all been so great out here, he was like, you want to make sure that you look at it and check it out in natural daylight, like outside, because it looks totally different in natural daylight versus when you see it on, like, you know, in your pan or on a little swatch thing. So so I'm going to do black. That's what I was trying to say. I'm doing black for the deck furniture because it'll pop off really well off the deck color, regardless of what color we choose. And I just like it to look a little darker. I like the color that my deck furniture was originally anyway, and it's really close to black. And it's the closest match I can get versus making it brown or green. So I want a satin finish that's not so incredibly shiny, something more satin. And I picked out a high gloss, which means it's going to be ridiculously shiny, and I don't want flat. So I got to find black in satin, which doesn't seem to be very easy for me to find in here. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And Juice is actually picking up a power washer right now from a friend of ours' house to see if we could borrow it over the weekend, which, another thing, get this, we have to really pay attention to the weather. If it rains, we have to figure out how we can actually time the way we do our deck, because it can't rain after we've stained it. You know what I'm saying? So we need at least 3 days for that stain to cure, to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that it's set in stone. So we have to check the weather to see if it's even going to rain. So that could also put a damper in what we're trying to do. So y'all, shit. All right, let me look for this shit and get the fuck out of here. Okay, wanted to real quick show you guys this the chair, because it's probably going to change. Obviously, you guys know I'm going black, but I thought I'd show you. This is green, and see, this is the original.
No, we gotta go black.
See, okay. Yeah. See, I think it's too green. Anyway, this is what that green looked like. Y'all know it was kind of a forest green, and yeah, as you guys can see, it's pretty. It's drop dead gorgeous, but there's not much of a selection of cushions right now. So yeah. You know, it's cool, but it's not exactly what I want. I really would like it to be closer to the original green. This is actually green. It's just like a deep, deep, deep forest looking green, almost black. And that's what it really originally looked like. So it does a great job if you're looking to restore furniture. It does a great job of making it look pristine. Plus it's got, you know, something in it that kind of helps to prevent rust. Rust-Oleum, hence the name. Okay. Go black.
Yeah.
And this is great furniture. I mean, it's a really nice piece, as you guys can
Held
see.
up
It's
over
nice.
years, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even the umbrella still works. Well, that's a new umbrella, but
Yeah, this is a newer umbrella, but yeah. And so, yeah. Anyway, this is the color that I was telling you guys that I'm having to kind of sort of match, because I don't want to have to buy another umbrella, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's what I'm probably going to end up having to paint out. I could leave it alone, but I probably want to make it match everything else, which is going to be black. So I just want to kind of show it to you guys so you guys can see. Yep. And new cushions and all that stuff, so it should be cool. Yeah. This deck is big, y'all. This is going to be a lot of work this weekend. Real talk. No lie. This ain't gonna be no joke. Y'all see all this that we got to stain? You excited, babe? You excited, honey bunny? Nah, you walked kind of slow into the house today. Like shit.
can't wait.
Yeah. He's been avoiding having to do this. Like, he did not want to have to do this. So, and I mean, not that, you know, we tried everything, but them bids.
Yeah, just can't wait to do this, boy, I tell you. Take about 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're about to go get this power washer right quick, so on the road we go again. Wait, Juice told me that he bit the mailman twice.
He did.
Look, we trying to get out this car to come get this
All right, hold on one second.
this thing. And there's a big ass, look how big this dog is, y'all. And Juice has been trying to get out this car for 20 minutes.
You smell the other dogs, man. Some other dogs, man.
Just hold him, hold him.
Hold on to him right quick, man. Pat him. Go ahead.
Look.
He gonna bite you.
Juice has a very big. He has a very big, very big dog phobia. I don't know if y'all know this, but it's real.
Big, Jesus.
Okay, hold up. That nigga big, y'all. I mean, that nigga big, and he following Juice. Oh hell no! Oh no! Nigga! Not today. Look, you see where my motherfucking ass is? Right by this car. Off. I ain't playing with this. The Juice is scared. Look. Let me open this door. Let me leave this door open, because I promise you, on everything I love, this dog. Oh hell no. We came over here just to get a. I want to tell this nigga. What you doing, man? Damn, dog. But why he barking though? Oh why he barking though? Hey man, our boy told us that he bit the mailman twice. That'd make you think twice too, right? Oh no. Look at him. He all on Juices. Nigga. Boy, stop. Y'all remember when we got chased by that damn poodle on steroids, y'all? Y'all remember the poodle on steroids? Hey, Juice, you tell him about the poodle? Did he tell you? Oh, did he tell you about the poodle?
Start right on up, Daddy.
What? Look at him trying to sniff Juice out like. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, we come to get the little thing for the power washing at the deck, so yeah.